Yo guys, welcome back to the channel, and today is a very special day, not only because I'm actually posting a video on my YouTube channel, but I am going to be doing the Euro 2024 predictions. I am looking forward to the summer of festival of football that we have coming up. 10 days until the Euros kicks off. At the time of recording, this is probably going to come out a day or two later, but whatever. Let's get into the predictions. But before that, if you do enjoy this video, please consider hitting the subscribe button and clicking that like button. Obviously, it helps in the algorithm. Obviously, with being a smaller channel, that is muchly needed and appreciated if you could please do that. And drop a comment if you have something to say. But anyway, let's get into the meat and bones of this video. And starting off, of course, in Group A, where else would we really start? Germany are going to top my group. I'm so confident of them finishing first in this group. I'd be surprised if they don't. It's a relatively considerably easy group for them. And I think they're kind of hitting form under Nagelsmann coming into this tournament. So I would expect them to top this group. I'd be very shocked if they didn't, especially playing practically, at home. Well, practically they are playing at home. But second, I'm going to go with Hungary. I think that Hungary could do things in this tournament. Obviously, Dominik Szoboszlai is going to be relied upon to score and create goals for them. Orban and Gulácsi are going to be relied upon to keep clean sheets. But I think they got some players, and I think they got some good form coming into this tournament. So I'm comfortable with putting them in second place. And I think they could be a dark horse going into this tournament. Not to win it, of course, but to maybe cause some upsets across the way. And then I've gone with Scotland in third, and I've gone with Switzerland in fourth. And to be honest, there's not really too much in this. There's not too much reasoning behind this. It's more of just a gut feeling. Obviously, Scotland have got some players, John McGinn, Andy Robertson. They've got some other good players in there. So I do think that Scotland will get that third spot, and Switzerland are going to finish bottom of the group. Then moving on to Group B, we have Espanyol, we have Croatia, we have Italia, and Albania. For me personally, I think Spain will top this group. I think they're clearly the best team in the group. They obviously lack that kind of killer instinct in front of goal. They don't really have a striker. I know Morata's been scoring goals for Atletico Madrid this season, but I question whether he's going to have that killer instinct that's going to be able to fire Spain into the final stages of the tournament. I'm going to go with Croatia in second as well. Always one of the big nations falls a little bit below where you expect them to. And I'm going to go with Italy in third. I don't think they're a great side. I think that they are going to struggle to go far in this tournament. Yeah, I'm going to go with third for Italy, second for Croatia, and fourth for Albania. And then moving on to Group C, we have England's group. And for me personally, I just can't see anything other than England topping this group. I'd be absolutely bewildered if they didn't. But obviously with Gareth Southgate in charge, you never know what could happen. I'm going to go with Denmark in second though. They're not really been too inspiring coming into this tournament. I don't think many people expect Denmark to do much. Obviously, in previous tournaments, they've kind of been a little bit of an underdog. But for this tournament, I just don't see it. I still think they'll finish second. I think they're better than the other two teams in this group. But yeah, not really too convinced by Denmark for me. And then in the other spots, I'm going to go with Slovenia in third, Serbia in fourth. And then moving on to Group D, we have the Netherlands, we have Austria, we have France, and we have Poland. For me, again, I see France topping this group. I'd be surprised if they didn't top it, but I am going to go with a little bit of a wild card in second place. And I'm going to go with Austria. I think they've been really good leading up to this tournament, scoring a lot of goals, winning a lot of games under Ralf Rangnick, the former Manchester United boss. And I think they could do something this tournament, and I think they're an outside shot for maybe causing a few upsets across the way. Then in third, I'm going to go with Netherlands. I still think they'll get through. I still think that they'll do enough to get into the next stage of the competition. We'll get onto that in a second, but yeah, just for me personally, Netherlands does never really truly click in tournaments. But I think this group could go either way. I do think Poland could maybe even cause an upset. But for me personally, France first, Austria second, Netherlands third, and Poland fourth. And then moving on to Group E, we have Belgium, Slovakia, Romania, and Ukraine. I'm going to go with another wild card in this group as well. I'm going to go with Ukraine in first. I just have that feeling that they're just going to do something in the group stages of this competition. They're going to cause that little upset in Group E. Obviously, it's quite a competitive group, aside from Belgium, who are obviously the favourites to finish top. And I'm going to go, obviously, with Belgium in second. I think that they've got, some world-class players. Well, a world-class player. But I still think they've got enough to get through to the past the group stages, sorry. And I still think that they will do decently in this tournament, but I don't expect them to go, towards the end stages of this tournament. Slovakia and Romania. I'm going to go with Romania in third, and I'm going to go with Slovakia in fourth. Then for Group F, I've already put Portugal in first because they are the outstanding team in that group. For the rest of the group, though, to be honest, I think you could just spin a wheel and just pick them, at will. Turkey, Georgia, and Czech Republic. I'm going to go with Turkey in second. I'm going to go with Georgia in third. And I'm going to go with Czech Republic in fourth. There's not really too much based on that. Other than just vibes and feelings, to be honest, because while I've looked at the records of these teams, neither one of them is truly inspiring. I've not watched them, so I can't really give a detailed opinion on either of them. And then moving on into the third place rankings, I'm gonna go with, of course, Netherlands. I was looking for them there. Netherlands. I'm going to go with Slovenia. I'm going to go with Italy and Scotland to all go through to the next stage. I'm going to go with Romania and Georgia to both go out of the tournament in the third place rankings. Now on to the round of 16, and this is where it truly gets juicy. And moving on to the round of 16, we have Germany. No telegraph. I'm not doing too much for interrupting my video. But Germany versus Denmark. For me personally, gonna go with Germany. I just think they've got too much for Denmark. Obviously, the home nation as well. They're gonna have the country behind them. And then Hungary and Croatia. For me personally, I'm gonna go with an upset in this one. I think Croatia are not the team they once were. They've got a few of their players aging, like Luka Modric is. Now, obviously, they could absolutely win this game, but I'm going to go with Hungary. I'm going to go for a little bit of an upset. Spain versus Scotland. I can't see anything past a comfortable Spain victory there. I'd be surprised if Scotland could pull anything off in that game. I know Spain obviously lack that cutting edge, but you'd expect them still to beat Scotland. England versus the Netherlands. Now, this is an interesting one because England typically always fold, other than when we play Germany in that one tournament. We always fold when we come up against a side that has similar level quality to us. But I think we're going to do it in this tournament. I think we've got such an outstanding crop of players. I think we're going to beat Netherlands. I think we're going to go into the next round. Portugal versus Slovenia. For me personally, this will be they'll just wipe the floor with Slovenia. Portugal will win that one. And then Austria versus Belgium. That's a very interesting game for me. And I'm going to go with a cheeky little upset. I'm going to go with Austria to beat Belgium. I just have that feeling, the high press, the way they play. I think they could do something. And I'm going to go with Austria to beat Belgium in the round of 16. Ukraine versus Italy. I'm going to go with Italy to beat Ukraine, but just. I think that'll be a tight game, but I'm going to go with Italy. Back them just to get the job done. And then it's France versus Turkey in the round of 16. And I'm going to go with France. I just can't see an upset there. But moving on to the quarter-finals of the tournament, we have Germany versus Spain, Portugal versus Austria, Italy versus France, and England versus Hungary. Starting off in the quarterfinals with Germany versus Spain. For me personally, as I said, Spain, I just feel like they lack that cutting edge. I think with Germany, under Nagelsmann, with recent form, they've been scoring some more goals. They've got players like Wirtz, Musiala, Havertz, Sane. They're all in goal-scoring form. So I'm going to go with Germany to beat Spain in this one. I'm going to get them to go through to the semi-finals. And then we got Portugal versus Austria. For me personally, while obviously Austria pulled off in my little prediction here an upset victory over Belgium, I think that will be the end of the road for them. Quarterfinals are still immense for Austria. I'm going to go with Portugal to win that game though and go through to the semi-finals. And then we have Italy versus France. And for me personally, I just can't see anything but a France victory in that game. And then England versus Hungary. And we have a comfortable England win. I mean, if Hungary win that game, you won't see me for weeks. Let's put it that way. And then, of course, we have the all-important semi-finals of the competition. And we have Germany versus Portugal and France versus England. Now, that is a tasty semi-final, if you ask me. And between Germany and Portugal, obviously Portugal have never really clicked in past tournaments, but when you look at their squad, they've got all of the ingredients to go and win a tournament, and I'm gonna back them to get past Germany. I think that they're gonna do it this tournament. I think there's just gonna be something special about them. They got Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Cristiano Ronaldo, Rafael Leao, João Cancelo, Diaz. I mean, you could go on for days with the talent they have. So for me personally, I'm going to go with Portugal. I think it's going to be a close game, but I'm going to edge Portugal. And then, of course, we have France versus England. Yes. Looking back at that 2-1 defeat with heartbreak. I'm going to go, as much as I want to back England right here, I'm going to go with France. I just can't see a world in which England beat France. But maybe I'm wrong. I mean, we definitely have the players to. I think maybe what makes me look past England being able to beat France is Gareth Southgate, I'll be honest. I just don't think that he was able to pull off a victory against Deschamps with a level of talent that France also possesses. I mean, they got Kylian Mbappe up front, and they've got a much better defense than England. So, yeah, for me personally, I'm going to back France for that one. And unfortunately, that's where England will fall out of the Euro 2024 in my prediction. And then, of course, we have the big one, Portugal versus France in the Euro 2024 final. Who do I think will win Euro 2024? And for me personally, I think we're going to see a Portugal victory. We're going to have a replay of Portugal's last time they won the Euros, when they won in 2016 over France. I think they're going to do it again. And could Cristiano Ronaldo win the tournament in his final international tournament? That would be truly special. And then for the Euro 2024 player of the tournament and the golden boot predictions. And for me personally, I'm going to go with player of the tournament as Cristiano Ronaldo. And I'm also going to go with the top goal scorer as Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, that might be a little bit too poetic to predict, but for me personally, I just think if Portugal are going to go this far in the tournament, Cristiano Ronaldo is probably going to score quite a lot of goals, and if he scores a lot of goals, I think with the kind of a media attention that will be on him, he will win player of the tournament, and that's just how I personally think it could go. And of course, almost forgetting the underdog of the tournament, I'm going to go with Austria, as I predicted as well. I think they're going to do bits in this tournament. I think that they'll maybe upset a team in the knockout stages. Saying this, they'll probably go out in the group stages. But look, that is my predictions for the Euro 2024. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think Portugal will go win the tournament, or do you think someone else will go win the tournament? Let me know in the comments below who you think will win the tournament. And also let me know your top goal scorer, your player of the tournament, and your underrated nation of the tournament as well. And of course, hit that subscribe button and hit a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Helps a lot, and I will see you guys on the next video. I promise there will be one soon. Don't worry. You will not have to wait another year. I know, no one was waiting. Anyway, peace, boys. Love ya.